Strategy for 2024. How to set goal for 2024, how to make the best profitable year in 2024. These are the questions that we have in mind since the year have just started. And let's discuss in this particular video of what are the action steps that you can take to improve your business in this financial year. Let's start. Fourth strategy I'm going to discuss over here, and the last strategy is one of the most important where you're going to multiply your activities. Number one, reflection. Number two, addition. Number three is subtraction, and number four is multiplication. I want you to think about the first phase, that is reflection. Let's understand. In this last year, we did some activities which gave us a lot of results, and there were some activities which did not really give us results. Something that failed miserably because of lack of skill, lack of knowledge, or maybe probably we were not sure of whether that strategy was useful or no. So the number one point is the reflection, that is, review your past sales, identify what worked and what didn't. Unless and until we do not review, we do not know what should we continue and what should we delete. So write down, take a piece of paper, write down all the kind of strategies that really worked for you. Analyze your customer feedbacks, adjust the strategies accordingly. Now most of the times we feel that because we like this strategy it is working, but many a times we are not aware and probably some message to the customers. Find it out with the customer reflection that what is the kind of the feedback that customer is trying to give it out to you. Third, most importantly, reflect on the personal strengths and weaknesses as a salesperson. We feel the business is there in the market, but actually speaking, the business is within us. And when we are sure with our skills, then definitely we are in a position to increase our business. If not, then identify what are the weak areas and start sharpening them. And this is the time in the first month itself that what are the skills that is going to help you for further 12 months and where we can improvise. It will not happen that suddenly we are going to improvise. It will take some time for us. But yes, this is possible. Number four is considering the market trends and changing the customer needs. My dear friends, the same old strategy does not really work. So as per the new strategies, what are really working, we need to identify. I give you some example like online sales, online marketing is one of the biggest challenge that as on today's period of time, insurance professionals are facing because we don't know how to reach at the masses. The good news is we have a 2 days program that informs that clearly gives you a step-by-step approach of how you can take your business from offline to online. Yes, as I told you, the skill is not available, so we have to learn that. The link will be somewhere in the description. Click the link and go to my landing page, which will give you an information about what can be covered in the 2 days so that your confidence can build up. Now, the second most important thing is about addition. What strategies that I'm going to use for adding for my business? Number one, explore new lead generation channels. Whatever that we are using, maybe referral marketing or maybe just with the known circle, some point of time that will come into a standstill position. And that's why most of the insurance professionals, they are successful in the first year, second year, but when it comes to third year, they start scratching their head because they do not have a new lead generation system. Marketing, however good we are into sales, however good we are into our product knowledge, but unless and until we do not reach out to masses, people will not know our strength. And that's what we need to identify by year. It's what are the new lead generation channels. It may be social media, it may be use of Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, maybe going through some kind of blogs, marketing yourself, reaching out to Quora, answering all the questions from the public. N number of things, my dear friends. Online, you are in a position to start adapting one new technique and that can change your entire business. Second point to add is, expand the product offering. If you are offering one particular product, think about what are the correlated products that the customer requires. For example, if you are focusing on life insurance, probably you can add a health insurance, probably you can add mutual funds, probably you can add equities. What are the things that are your customers already using? I want you to think about Reliance. One the person gets into it, he has so much of infrastructure that today he, even in a mobile phone you have Reliance, in jewelry you have Reliance, you have in clothes you have Reliance, so many places, because the customer once is engaged, he has multiple options and the brand recollect happens better. Now we say, Amit, but we do not have knowledge, we do not have license. Take up this decision this particular time itself, that what is that one thing that you need to add in your product, in your services, so that the customer is engaged with you for a longer duration period of time and you can serve him for multiple times. And that is the need of an hour. It's the people want to have a supermarket. It is not just one particular thing. Yes, the entry point becomes one, but when you are able to serve them for multiple products, the entry is one, but the profitable productivity is high. Now, point number 3 to add is invest in training and development to acquire new skills. My customer will get attracted to me if I have skills. If I do not possess that skills, the customer would not give you a chance also to enter there. And that's why trainings are very, very important. It may be marketing skills training, it may be a product knowledge skills training. Wherever you find yourself as a gap area, fill that particular thing up. See, there's no point in cribbing and complaining that you are not getting an opportunity. It's always a better thing to learn that particular skill and get yourself business from one stage to another. Only you are responsible for your business, and what else is there as a complementary and supplementary to your business. We just need to find it out, use those resources and take ourselves at the next action. Fourth point is add value through personalized customer service and follow-ups. These are the things that we need to practically think about, that what are the things that is going to give a personalized approach that increases the value. People ask, how is this possible? Let me explain you. Today you go and buy a cup. The cup is going to buy hardly 50, 60 or maybe 100 rupees. Okay, big mug I'm talking about. Now this mug, suppose now, is given a different kind of a color or texture. Suddenly the value increases from 100 to 150 rupees. Right? At the same point of time, now if it is a personalized mug, what will happen? It will refine your name, it will define your designation. Suddenly the value now has gone from 100 rupees to 300 rupees. Why? Because it has got personalized. Today people want personalized approach. Yes, marketing is generic, but when the customer acquisition is there, it is more personalized. And how do you do that? It's with the help of technology. Today's period of time, there is so much thing that is available in technological aspect, that even though we can invest less time and have more personalization available. Is it very expensive? No, my dear friends. It's a myth, and that we need to get away with our myth. Come my 2 days training program and you will be in a position to understand what can you actually deserve from doing your efforts. Subtraction. The third and the most important aspect is subtraction. Eliminate all the ineffective sales techniques or processes. If this is not giving you results, what is the point of repeating the same actions again and again, expecting a different results to come in? So subtract those activities. Second, remove all the barriers to customer engagement and conversations. As personal as it is, the barriers to there, a customer does not really want the barriers. It wants a smooth operation. Customer is not interested to know the intricacies that you are dealing. He is just concerned with the service. And if you are in a position to give better service, you already have a winning hand. 3. Streamline the administrative task through automations. Write down the activities that you are doing on regular basis that is consuming so much of your time. Can I delegate this activity? The answer is yes. The 2 ways to delegate is, 1, you appoint a human. Second is have a technology. When I appoint a human have a limitation. It works like 8 hours, 6 hours. Sometimes he forgets to report. Sometimes all that kind of, sometimes holidays, lot of things. But suppose now I have a technology in place. And if technology is given some administrative task on regular basis to be done, it may be sending mails, it may be sending conversation, it may be sending reminders, it may be sending some or the other kind of thing that is engaging you as on today's period of time. One of the biggest challenges of freelancers are 80% of their time is invested into non-productive activity and 20% invested in productive activity. What's your productive activity? Is basically about customer sales, meetings. These are your productive activities. What are your non-productive activities? Servicing. Is it bad? Is it wrong? No, servicing has to be a part of the business because that's what wins confidence of the customer. But if your time is practically getting involved into the day-to-day administrative activity, where do you get the time and space to focus on for new strategies? List out and write down those areas that you can delegate or put a system in place. And fourth thing to subtract is let go of the unprofitable or low performing clients or products. If today your energy is going maximum into those areas which are again taking a lot of your strength, we never get that time and space for increasing profitable products into our kitty. What is the difference between successful and unsuccessful? Successful people, they analyze their own strengths and weaknesses, product range, customers, the time, everything is analyzed. And they keep on subtracting all those activities, events, people, including people. Why I'm telling you people? Because there are some people who will take away your energy. They may not believe on your own vision, and that are the basic disconnect. Disconnect that particular areas. I'm not saying to be rude to them, but always you can also ask them that you have a different vision and you are wanting to fulfill that vision. Subtract those energy taking, energy consuming activities if you really want to set yourself at the best possible level in 2024. So once you have reflected, you have added those activities and subtracted all those activities which are not really useful to you, then the task comes of the most important aspect, that is multiplication. Multiply your efforts in nurturing your existing clients' relationship for referrals. Imagine as on today's period of time, you go to a super mall, you buy something, he takes your detail. And after that, he keeps on sending you offers and offers. That is the way that they are nurturing you so that you can keep on visiting that store regular basis and you become their loyal customers. If these companies who are playing in multi-crores are using this strategy, if we try to use the same kind of a strategy of nurturing them into multiple products, maybe multiple concepts, maybe a different kind of a knowledge, it works out as a great relationship builder between you and the client. The trust increases. Second, duplicate successful sales strategies in different market segments. So for example, if it has worked for you in one particular concept, people generally ask, I am a high believer of going in niche marketing. That is, select one specific market and grow. So now suppose you have established one success formula, that success formula can be duplicated. But for that, first success formula has to be created in a better manner. What happens today is we want to try doing multiple strategies at the same point of time. And the challenge is one strategy is not fit and you are focusing on the other one. The first one focus is also lost. The second one focus is also not that great, thereby landing with no results. So focus on one particular strategy on a very clear level, create a success story and then build another one. Third and the most important area is seek partnerships and collaborations to leverage each other's strength. What are the ways that I can increase my business? Either I can increase more number of customers, I can add my service. Third and the most important thing is leverage on partnerships, leverage on collaborations. Very few advisors as on today practically have an official tie-up with those people who are supplementing their own product or complementing their own product. How can I do that? Suppose you are having a tie-up with a tax consultant. His entire range of influence can be worked on with you. Suppose you are selling a travel policy and you are getting collaborated with a travel agent. Possibly that can increase. If you are selling a motor policy and if you are getting across with distributors of the motor vehicles. Probably that can be a unique tie-up. How do I do that? Is really working. We have the entire syllabus of working, silver, gold, diamond. We have multiple syllabus of learning. You can be a part of this particular system. If you're not yet been in, there will be a link somewhere in the description. You can just click and be a part of our program so that you are updated about the strategies. And the fourth area to multiply is multiple the reach of your marketing campaign through your targeted advertising. The biggest and the most great impact available today is because of reaching out to your targeted audience. But for that, first you should know who's your target audience. And that's what I teach in my training program is about customer avatar. Who's your customer avatar? Where do you want to reach? Where do you want to show your ads? In fact, jokingly I say that if you want to show a matrimonial ad, you have to find out those people who are into that eligible age. If you go and show your matrimonial ads to those which are out of age or probably they are already engaged, your ad is good, but it is not going to be effective. It is not going to be profitable. So find it out what is good for you. I hope this particular 4 strategies you are going to implement. Take a note of it, write down, and please do write down in the comments what is it that you have learned and get that thing in place. Follow one strategy in a month. In 12 months, if you are improvising on one chapter also, you are going to increase your productivity by at least double. I hope this video you will like it, and if you have some questions you can write down in the comment box. There would be a link. Click that link and be there into the systems, and please share your comments about what is that action plan that you're going to take. And I wish you this particular year to be the best year for you in life. Thank you so much and all the best.